guys, I am back with week number 40 and I'm starting this layout out a little differently. I am doing a close-up of my title card. This is a Studio Calico watercolor card that I've had in my stash for forever and I've always wanted to use it. I just really never have because I just kind of kept hoarding it because I really liked it. So what I ended up doing is taking some of my Shimmers watercolor paints. I can't remember exactly what the names of these are. If you want to know the names, please leave a comment below and I can get that information for you and I can leave it there in the comments section for you guys. But basically I'm just taking the packaging technique and I'm taking my Shimmers paint little pots that you can add water to activate them, and I'm just kind of smushing the colors on this card. So I'm using the 3 different colors that you see here and I'm just kind of playing with it, you know, putting it on the packaging, smushing it down, dabbing it up, putting some more in packaging, smushing it down, dabbing it up, and just keep adding layers and layers until I like what it looks like. And I'm going to do some sprinkling of the color as well. And like I said, I'm just keeping dabbing up and putting some down and keep doing that. And the more you do that, the more kind of layered it looks and you have the different kind of colors going on. So I just kept doing that until I was happy. What I'm basically going to be doing with this spread is I have a die cut pack or a die cut sheet that have been in my stash for, oh my gosh, must be like, I don't know, 6 years at least, if not longer. And there you can kind of see what it looks like. They're all kind of watercolor looking, so I wanted to mimic the look of all the tags and things that I'm going to be using on this spread, and that's why I decided to use the watercolor on this title card. And I just really like how this spread turned out. I kept it very simple, again pulling things from my stash like I've mentioned before that I've been doing. These paints here look great because some of them are a flat paint and some of them are a shimmery paint, and I like the combination of the two together. So you're going to see here that I'm going to be adding all of these tags, and I'm going to show you a close-up of the sheet that I punched them out of here in a few minutes, but the colors work perfectly with those watercolors from Shimmers. That banner that I'm putting there is just a banner that I stamped in a yellow Stampin' Up! Ink, and this Monday, Tuesday, and all the days of the week stamp is a stamp that I've had in my stash. And I just used a very simple font for my title page to title out week number 40. And then I'm also using some of these circle stamps from Ali Edwards. This one says Rad that I just put down. Oh, and here's the sheet. It's Bo Bunny Press. I don't know how old this is. It's just very old. But I wanted to show you kind of where I got that from. And basically that's it. I'm going to be using a few of my stamps, the sheet of die cuts, and then what I'm going to do a little bit something different with my journaling is I have a very old piece of sheet music that I got, I think something from Etsy or something wrapped in, and I really like the old texture of the paper. So for my journaling, what I'm going to do is take the blank spaces of the music sheets, and I'm going to go on my typewriter and then type out the journaling and cut the strips out. So you're going to see that here in just a little bit. I really like how that ended up turning out. I like the like I said, the texture of the music sheet is kind of like almost like a old like a construction paper that you use when you're a kid. It's like kind of almost fuzzy, and I just really like the texture that it adds. So right now, before I do that, I'm just adding some more of my stamped words and phrases down. The celebrate and the hello, I believe, are from Heidi Swapp stamp set. That little fishy is really cute. It's from another stamp set I have in my stash. I don't quite remember the name of that, but if you're curious, you can leave a comment and I can look that up. Every day is also from one of the Heidi Swapp stamp sets. And then I had these little starburst that were from a Heidi Swapp stamp set. I just stamped a bunch of them on a piece of paper and then fussy cut them out, and I'm using them around the layout like you would enamel dots or things like that. And I really like how that turned out. So here are those journaling strips. You're going to see a close-up to kind of see that a little bit better, but I'm just going to place them on a bunch of different pages. It's just basically adding some kind of like the Tim Holtz phrase stickers, just kind of adding some phrases and a little bit of extra journaling around the page, and just using my liquid adhesive to glue those down and my tweezers just to kind of help me since the strips are pretty delicate and really tiny. So now I've added all the journaling strips down here on my layout, and I, like I said, will be showing you close-ups of all the cards, and then you can kind of see what that journaling looks like. So there it is. You can see it says kitty kitty or gorgeous beautiful sky. So that's definitely something I really like. And I ended up not putting any thread through any of these tags, which is not very typical of me. Usually what I like to do is put something through all the tags, but for some reason on this layout it just seemed okay not to add any thread or anything like that. So that's pretty much it. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I would love to have you as a new subscriber. If you have any questions, leave them below, and I will talk to you guys again very soon. Bye bye.